Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. I just finished off watching the Liverpool versus Bournemouth game. And let me say, I'm someone that is critiqueful of the Premier League, but we got a good game. We got a good game. 6 goals thriller in this game, in the first Premier League game of the season. We're here to go in depth, give my opinions, because obviously Liverpool, strictly as a team, with the transfer window they've had, and the Verts, and the Ekitika, and the Kirkes, and the Frimpong, and the bim, 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 you want to talk about them. You want to talk about them. How good are they? Will they win the Premier League? Will they win the Champions League? We'll discuss all of that. First of all, here is the game. Let's take a look at stats, actually. 61% possession for Liverpool, 39% for Bournemouth, 2.15 XG for Liverpool, 1.63 for Bournemouth, 19 shots, 10 on target, 3. But, as you can see, both teams had 3 big chances each, and both teams had 2 big chances missed each. So, Liverpool, you could say they scored from non-big chances. I don't know which chances are not counted as a big chance. I think Gakpo's chance is a big chance. I think Ikitika's chance is a big chance. I think Chiesa's chance is a big chance. And I think Salah's goal is a big chance. So I don't understand these stats at the moment. But yeah, those are the stats. Expected goals. All right, let's just move into the team and so on. But if we strictly talk about the game and everything that happened, I think that the game started off with a couple of chances for Liverpool, a couple of chances for Bournemouth. Then both, started coming more into the game, died down a bit. Then Ikitika's goal, beautiful goal. Just waits for that pause. I don't know if he nutmegs Sensei, but goes past him in a beautiful manner and puts it 1-0 easy for Liverpool. Second half starts easy once again for Liverpool. Gakpo receives the ball from Ekitika. Good one too. You saw Ekitika gets the ball, goes to the left, and then opens up the central area for Gakpo to go from the left side into the central area. Looked like Palmer in the Club World Cup with those fake shots and going inside of the box. Gets the goal. But this is where the game becomes interesting. Semenyo gets the goal, the first one. And I gotta talk about the defending in this game, both from Liverpool and from Bournemouth perspective. When we go into the individual performance, we'll talk about it more, but it was embarrassing. And then Semenyo, a beautiful goal. Stunning goal, the best goal of this game, obviously. Beautiful goal, and it's 2-2. Slot made some questionable substitute decisions and so on, but Liverpool fought through. Chiesa gets his first Premier League goal after one entire season with Liverpool last season, and Salah scores a great goal towards the end to make it 4-2 to Bournemouth. Now let's go through more the individual performances. Obviously, one thing we have to remember is obviously Semenyo got racist abuse from a person in a wheelchair, and I tweeted, how can he be handicapped and choose to be racist at the same time? Because, you're already down bad. Why are you making it worse for yourself? Should have a little bit of common sense there. And I also want to talk about that red card decision when Sensei just slapped the ball and there's no red card. Like, the referees in the Premier League, I've never seen a league that has so much money, so much quality, camera quality. The grass is greener than, I don't know what's green. The goal is there, everything is perfect, but then the referees are so garbage. And then the commentators were saying, oh, why VAR didn't call him is because it was not a goal-scoring opportunity. It was potentially a goal-scoring opportunity. Some gayness, man. Ikitika was in a 1v1 situation right there. Sensei would never caught up to him. What the fuck are they saying? So, yeah, the referees in the Premier League, disgusting. Let's talk about the Bournemouth team first. Petrovic obviously came in for Chelsea. But Ekitike goal, it's close range. Gakpo goal, the defense should be doing much better. The Salah goal, the Chiesa goal. I feel majority of the goals, it was defensive mistakes that Petrovic really couldn't do that much about. Good from set pieces he was. And some good cheeky long balls. Adam Smith, 34. This dude should not be playing for Bournemouth. He's just playing because they haven't bought a replacement yet. Replacement yet? Maybe he's their starting right back. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, he was. He got some good balls from Semenyo on the right side where they did some 1-2s, but the ball delivery just wasn't good enough. Apart from one ball, which I think Tavernier should have hit better. Diakite, I'm someone that knows him from Lille in Ligue 1 previously. Barcola, Mbappe always used to cook him, and he tried having like a physical battle every single time Ekitike got the ball, but defensively, for that for that third goal, the Chiesa goal. Him and who was it? Some English dude. Yeah, not her. Came on as a sub. Winterburn. Bad communication. Diakite for the Gakpo goal as well. Sensei was complete garbage. For the first goal, through his legs from Ekitike. I mean, just disgusting. Obviously, they went from Zabarni and Dean Huysen. And it's not just a quality downgrade. It's also Diakite is a new signing that isn't fully adapted, doesn't know his teammates. So, yeah, disaster for performance from the two. I think Truffert, obviously, he's also from Ligue 1, came in from Stade de Rennes. He was decent. I wouldn't like none of the goals they conceded was his fault, and he put some good crosses in. Yeah. Moving on to the midfield, Adams, he was cheeky. He obviously put the ball to the Brooks that led to the first goal for Bournemouth. Scott, I don't remember a single thing from him. Tavernier, 7.9 for what? Covered the most distance? Like, yeah, he was just there in the picture. Evan Nilsson, poor game from him. Obviously, it's going to be hard when you're facing Van Dijk and Konate, but poor game from him. And then we have the man of the match. Yeah, I'm going to give Semenyo the man of the match. He was really great this game with his dribbling, with his ball retention, with his passing, and obviously the 2 goals that he scored. He even had one in the first half that he could have scored to make it a hat-trick this game. But when you also take into account the racist abuse and something, and I mentioned it on Twitter, I said the best way to respond to haters is to do this. And someone commented, Vinny should take notes. And this is exactly what I've been saying for Vinny and all the previous stuff. Like, Semenyo, to some extent, it was worse than in the beginning for Vinny. Here, it's one fan, private conversation. You're close next to him, and he says that kind of stuff. Semenyo, I think he maybe told the referee or his manager, and then they had the minute of pause and so on. But great. Absolutely great mentality from Semenyo, an absolute baller. Like, he looks really good from this right-hand side, can also play off the left, and look completely better than, you know, all the other Bournemouth players. I also thought Brooks was cheeky this game. He obviously got the assist and had some good moves down that left-hand side as well. So, overall, Bournemouth, not that good of a performance. Good comeback, scoring the 2 goals, but better needs to be happening. Moving on to Liverpool, Alisson, I think he had a cheeky game. You know, just a normal goalkeeping performance. I don't blame the 2 goals on him. Kerkez, I haven't watched him that much at Bournemouth, but I've heard the Kerkez hype and everything. But I saw him. This dude does not look like a big signing, like left back. Both, like, it needs more time, Kerkez, I think. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it's, you know, the system difference between a Bournemouth and Liverpool, but he wasn't up to it today, in my opinion. Van Dijk in 8. I don't understand how he gets, most duels won, most boom. This dude was twerking. Wait, let me actually, because I have a, so for the first Bournemouth goal, look at Van Dijk here. Kept Brooks onside for absolutely no reason. Stupid, absolutely stupid. And we've all seen the second Semenyo goal. Terrible defending from Van Dijk and Konate. Like, just pure, terrible defending. Just backing off. Give him my ass. Twerk. The worst thing that Van Dijk brought to the sport is the back off defending. Never got dribbled past stats. Is one of the worst stats I've ever seen in football history. I mean, it's not a good stat to not be dribbled past. Me, I'm someone that plays as a defender. If I get cooked, it's part of the game. To make an interception, to make a tackle, you gotta get cooked sometimes. Even the best defenders of all time got cooked. Van Dijk and Konate, and he's like a leech. He's like a virus. He's told Konate about his twerking sessions, and now Konate is doing the same. Running away. I wish we could find. Let me see if I can try to find it, because I had it here, and it got copyrighted. Let me see if I can find the goal, because I want to look at it in slow-mo, man. It was absolutely disgusting watching it live. Because when Semenyo had the ball, I was like, is Semenyo going to pass the ball? And he just kept going and going. But I expected Van Dijk and Konate to run into him. But no, they just kept going with him as if they were attackers with him. Oh, look at the Premier League, just copywriting everything, man. Such a terroristic thing to do. Okay. Maybe we can find it here, man. No. They got rid of him, man. But yeah, they were just running away from him. You need to run at him. Stop being scared of getting dribble pass. Maybe you're not good enough. So disastrous from 2 centre-backs, just like the Bournemouth centre-backs. Frimpong, I still don't think, well, highest speed. I still don't think Frimpong is there yet. I think it will take a little bit of adaptation. Bayer Leverkusen play a completely different system from this. Usually Frimpong has the entire right flank open for him. Here he has the Salah in front of him. But I did see some inverted runs. So Frimpong goes here. If Salah is holding the right, Frimpong goes inside. A bit similar to Ashraf Hakimi at Paris Saint-Germain. This is something I've obviously talked about. Arne Slot copying Luis Enrique a bit to Liverpool. McAllister, I think he had a good game today for Liverpool. Got a good assist. So was slide this double pivot role. I'm still very unsure. His ball carrying, his defensiveness. I don't know. And to play in a double pivot, you gotta have a little bit of that dog in you. If you get what I mean. If you're gonna play as the box to box, you gotta have that dog in you. And I don't know, Soboslai, especially with that beef he had with Güler, he just looks too much like a bitch. Gakpo. I still don't think he should be playing as a winger in Big 2025. But I mean, if this is the only way they can play him, it would be much better playing Gakpo as a striker and Ekitike as a left winger. But obviously, the thing that Gakpo can bring you is the GA. Great goal from Cody Gakpo. Verts, decent game. I still think, obviously, a lot of adaptation. But I want to say from Liverpool's perspective, guys, you need to understand, Verts is your best player. He's better than Salah. He's better than Nketiah, Gakpo, McAllister, Alisson, Van Dijk, Konate. You got to build a team around him. This is your number 10. Get the ball more often to him. Like, he played 82 minutes. How many touches did he have? 37. Where's touches? Walking physical performance. What have they added, man? Where's touches? 69 touches. Why do they put this ahead of attack? This should be like lost. Nobody cares about this. 69 touches. I think Vert should get way more touches and more involved in the game. But it's obviously an adaptation, new league, new teammates. But cheeky, decent game from Verts in this game. Mohamed Salah, another cheeky, decent game. Great goal at the end from Mohamed Salah. Love that fighting spirit. Wanted to completely kill the game off in a beautiful goal. And Hugo Ekitike, goal and assist. Great debut in the Premier League. 3 GA so far for Liverpool in our competitive competitions. And as a Parisian, very happy for Hugo Ekitike. Hopefully the best for him at Liverpool. And a great start, great debut from Hugo Ekitike. Playing with that personality that I've always known from him. And now to finish off the point, Liverpool, I predicted them to win the league. Yes, this game looked tougher than it should have been. But I think the mentality to go and win the game at the end. And then, as I said, with all the adaptation, Kerkez new player, Frimpong new player. Soboslai usually doesn't play this deep. Verts, new player, Ekitike, new player. So it will take a little bit of adaptation. It's also the first game, players still haven't come up to pop. So I think it will be better to decide how great this Liverpool team is. Can they win all the trophies this season after a couple of games? But it's a good game. It was a great game to watch as a neutral. And I think all Liverpool fans should be happy, and even Bournemouth fans should be happy. If you told them at 4-2, it's 2-2 during a time, and Liverpool get the win at the end, I think a lot of Bournemouth fans would take that before the game. And yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this video. And as usual, allez, bye.